Hey y'all, welcome back to AMS in Progress. We are here today with 5 dinner ideas for your week ahead. So this is basically where I plan my own meals for the week, and then I share with you what I'm having so that if you don't feel like planning your dinners, you can just tag along, enjoy the same things that I'm having. Now where I am in the meal process, I've already had a good amount of these because I want to be able to try things. Like if I'm going to recommend something new, I want to be able to try it before I recommend it. And that way, if it sucks, I can just replace it with something else that I know that's good for you so you don't waste your money on doing it. So you're basically like a week behind me. And then shout out to Heidi. She had sent me some recipes to try. I haven't gotten to those yet because I'd already had things bought for my meal plan, but I will be getting to those soon. She had like a cheesy meatloaf and a pasta salad that I'm gonna try for lunches probably next week. So I'm excited to try those, and thank you so much for those recipes. I will get to them, I promise. Again, these are simple. I'm gonna try to keep this video shorter because all of my videos have been so long recently. I just can't stop talking. I don't know what it is. I guess since I started working, I just got used to talking more. I don't really know. If I keep looking down, it's because I literally printed out my notes. I put it all into notes. All of this will be in the description box below. If there's a recipe that's not in the description box, look into the comments. Sometimes there's like a length that you can go to, and once you've hit like so many characters, you can't put anything else in that description box. So I have in the past had where all of the recipes wouldn't fit. So I will pin a comment to the top of the comment section with whatever is remaining recipe wise. So just look there if you don't see it in the description box. All of these will be written out below so that if you're not on Weight Watchers that you can enjoy these recipes, but they'll also have the www link down below. So you can click that link, it'll take you over to your Weight Watchers app. You can save it for later. You can do whatever the heck you want with it, but for your convenience. Yes, I already had to type it in for me. So why not just give you access to that, right? No problem. All right, we're gonna go in with 1 pan enchiladas. Here is a beautiful picture I had shared on my Instagram page. And this is a lightened up HelloFresh recipe. So I'm using ground turkey and poblano peppers to make the filling, along with a little bit of salsa verde and cumin and chili and garlic, all those goodies. Wrap them up in those low carb tortillas, pour some salsa verde on top, sprinkle with cheese, bake them, and then you get a little drizzle of sour cream goodness at the end. It's very good. I paired mine with corn and roasted green beans. You do whatever you want, but I like to keep my sides 0 points if I can, unless it's a potato, because potato. So if you have 2 of these enchiladas, it's 6 points. So not so bad, especially when you have those 0 point sides. If you look on my Instagram, it says 7 points, because when I scanned my salsa verde, it was for a point. But whenever I just went and clicked in salsa verde, because you're gonna have different brands than me, it was 0 points. So that's the discrepancy there on the 1 point from Instagram to here. Now what I like to do at this time, cook this one before you cook the taco bombs that are coming later, because make extra meat and poblano, meat mixture, because that's the meat I used for the taco bombs. So it just made it simpler. Whenever it's time for the taco bombs, all I have to do is throw together that 2 ingredient dough, stuff them, bake them, and we're done. So make extra meat. This is for 3 servings, is the 10 ounces of turkey. So obviously if you have 6 people, double the recipe, do whatever. But because this one's 10 ounces of meat for this recipe, I just did a whole pound, and then I upped the spices to 1 tablespoon each and added an extra poblano. And that's what I used for the taco bombs. So that is also in the notes below, because we like notes. If we don't write things down, we will forget them. Or is that just me? Now we're gonna go ahead and talk about those taco bombs, but give yourself a day or 2 if you need to. I know not everyone can have Latin inspired foods 7 days a week like I can, okay? Tacos for lunch and dinner, no problem here, but if you need a break, take a break. We're gonna use that meat. We're gonna make some 2 ingredient dough, which is equal parts self-rising flour and the non-Greek yogurt. Make the little dough, roll it out. This is gonna make 4 servings. You get 2 bombs per serving, and 2 of the bombs is 7 points. And they're filling, they're a good size. So you're gonna make that little dough, roll it out, stuff it with your meat, some fat-free refried beans, some cheese, and a little bit of taco sauce. I used the like the Taco Bell one, and then pinch it all together, flip it over so you have like the nice smooth part on top, and then you bake those. If you want to see how to make these, stay tuned to the very end. I did film it. So all the way at the end of this video is those taco bomb recipe video. And at the time, I wasn't sure what I was gonna like more, the one with just the beans and cheese or the ones with the meat. The meat is way better. So you'll see both because my daughter wanted just beans and cheese. That's what the original recipe was for. But I put the link is for the one with the meat because number one, it doesn't add any calories because it's turkey. Or it adds calories. It doesn't add any points because it's turkey. So why not have the meat? I paired this with corn. Again, I can have corn all the time. It doesn't bother me. I love that as a 0-point food. Put some of that elote or everything but the elote seasoning from Trader Joe's on it. And then I also had a side of like a taco coleslaw. We had shrimp tacos like a few days before this, and I had made a slaw for that. So that recipe is also linked below. Don't feel like you have to do that. Do whatever the heck you want. That's what we already had, so that's what I used. I also put a side of sour cream. So with the slaw, the corn, the taco bombs, the sour cream, it was a 10-point dinner total. That's what you'll see at the end of the video. We're moving right along to dinner 3. Look at us go. We're gonna do some pita pizzas because easy. That's it. Easy, delicious, awesome. You've seen this in, I think, 2 videos ago. No, I'm filming this after filming the one that's coming out tomorrow. So you saw that last video, the pita pizzas, and I like it. It's super simple. I bought my husband a freezer pizza for him to eat, and I am going to eat the pita pizzas. So that's what we're doing, really easy. You have like the Joseph's pita, that's the 1-point pita, add a little bit of marinara, some light mozzarella, whatever your toppings are. I like to use the turkey pepperoni, as well as one of those blackened chicken strips by Tyson, chopped up, and a little bit of those mini bell peppers, and then bake it. So simple, so fast, comes together really quickly. And I'm gonna have about 1.5 because I ate 2 on that last video and my stomach hurt. I ate too much. So about 1.5 pitas is good for me, and that's 6 points for 1.5 of them. They're 4 points each. So if you want 2, have 2, enjoy. Our 4th dinner is gonna be some jerk chicken tacos. So if you wanna see this recipe be made, come back tomorrow because it'll be the dinner for my what I eat in a day, which I filmed yesterday, but now you're seeing this first because I didn't think I was gonna have time to film this video, I'm not gonna lie. I also thought I was gonna have no makeup on. Decided, like, what the heck, put makeup on. Ended up with wings and a red lip. How do you go from no makeup to red lips? I don't know. I'm a mystery even to myself. Let's get into that jerk chicken taco. These are 5 points for the tacos. I paired it with broccoli for 0-point side. You do you, boo. Again, you're gonna see this recipe tomorrow. It's linked below. It's super simple. We're gonna make a little bit of slaw mix with some light mayo, some jerk chicken seasoning. That makes a sauce. You're gonna save that. Add some shredded coleslaw to the mix. That makes the slaw. Put that to the side while you cook your chicken in the jerk chicken seasoning. Slice those chickens up, put it into the tortilla with a slaw, top with pineapple if you so choose, and drizzle with the little mayo sauce. Y'all, so good, so simple, came together in less than 30 minutes. So, and you can make your own jerk chicken seasoning if you want, or jerk seasoning if you want, but I'm lazy and I bought the McCormick. Tastes delicious. And that brings us to our last one. Can you believe it? I talk so quickly so that I can get through this for both our sakes. This one I'm actually making tonight, so you know, you might have this edited out, and that if you're seeing this recipe, it tasted good, basically, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna replace it with something else. I'm gonna use this 1 sheet pan Farmer's Market seasoning packet. I'm gonna mix this up with 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm gonna add a bunch of veggies to it. I bought the 12 ounces already cut up of cauliflower and broccoli. Add that, 4 chicken breasts, and I'm gonna go ahead and add about a cup of carrots as well. Mix all that together, throw it on a sheet pan, and bake it at 400 for 30 minutes. That's it. Meanwhile, while that's cooking, we're taking the easy road out. That is 3 points for all that. So pair with it whatever you want. You got options. I'm gonna be lazy and I'm gonna do instant potatoes for 4 points. So it's gonna be a 7-point dinner that I'm gonna have tonight. Hopefully there is footage here that you can see how to make it. Is it happening? Okay, enough of that. There you have it, 5 dinner ideas, all low points. The one that is the most points is the taco bomb. That's 7 points. If you want to add just under 2 tablespoons of sour cream for 1 point, literally just do 1 gram less than 2 tablespoons and it will be 1 point. You will see that here at the end of the video. And that makes it 8 points for that. Obviously you add sides to these. I love adding the 0 point sides so that I can really have a good amount of volume to my meal. Have dessert with lots of fruit. You know, we're living our best life here. Let's make some taco bombs. These are the bomb. You can have 2 for 7 points. We're gonna start by setting our oven to 400 degrees while we get our dough ready. We are utilizing 2 ingredient dough as well as some fat-free pinto beans, whatever your favorite taco sauce is, 4 ounces of cheese, and I'm adding some turkey taco meat. And I do think that is a must. They tasted way better with the meat. We're gonna start off by making our 2 ingredient dough. If you aren't aware, that's just adding equal parts self-rising flour to Greek yogurt. Because I have PCOS, I do prefer the 2% Greek yogurt. I count this for 0 points. We were learning a lot about dairy fat and the health benefits of it. So I am choosing to use the 2%. If you feel more comfortable using the 0%, like the non-fat Greek yogurt for 0 points, then you do whatever you feel comfortable with. Now it's going to take a good minute to get this incorporated, and you're never going to get it fully incorporated in the bowl. You're going to have to turn this out onto your counter and knead it. I'm using this silicone liner, but if you have parchment paper or wax paper or whatever you have, put something down on your counter, sprinkle it with flour, and then I like to add a little extra flour to the side because you're going to need it. Your hands are going to get sticky. This stuff can be a mess to work with, and it takes a little bit of patience. So you can do it. Get your hands dirty. You're going to need this maybe 1 or 2 minutes just until all of it becomes completely incorporated, taking your time. Think of it as a good arm workout. The more times you make 2 ingredient dough, the easier it becomes. I really like it. I think it's a fun thing to do, and I like getting my daughter involved as well. Now you can see it has become much more pliable and workable. Now I'm just going to kind of use my hands to pat this into an even circle and then pat it down so it's even sizes all the way around, because I want to cut this into 8 equal portion sizes because I want 8 bombs, 2 of which become a serving size. So I'm going to use my knife. I like to coat it in a little bit of flour because, like I said, this can be sticky, and then cut across and then cut diagonally to give yourself 8 portions. You can weigh this out if you want to be super diligent about it, but I don't feel a need. They all became pretty evenly portioned. I like to remove these to the side, kind of getting them slightly more ball shaped than they are triangle shaped. And then when I'm working with my individual piece, I like to roll it again into a ball. I will add more flour to my surface because this gets sticky. You'll see how often I have to add flour to this to roll it out. My daughter wanted to feel it. She thought it was a fun texture. So making sure you have that extra flour already on hand is going to be really helpful for you. I actually ended up starting just like flipping the top into that powder ball of flour, and then starting to roll it out, and that made it a little bit of a quicker process. I do think I rolled this first one out a little thin. I hadn't played with 2 ingredient dough for a while, and I've never made these bombs before. So this one is going to be for my daughter. She did not want meat or taco sauce, so we're just going 3 refried beans, which are 0 points, and then the cheese. I added about 2 tablespoons of cheese per bomb. You can use fat-free cheese if you'd like. I used reduced fat, and I just had a bunch of random, like small amounts of cheese that I combined to one. This is like different types of cheddar and Monterey Jack. You can use a taco blended, like the Mexican blend cheese, whatever you like. I opened this back up because I wanted to show you. This is where you'd put the taco sauce if you're going to add it. But again, this one's for my daughter, so she wanted it very simple. And I will tell you, at the end, she tried mine with the sauce and the taco meat, and she thought it was better. So this is what the original recipe is just the taco sauce with this combo, and it was not nearly as good as the ones with the taco meat. And the taco meat adds no points. It's the 99% fat-free turkey with some taco seasonings and some peppers if you want to add peppers. And I already had it on hand from making some enchiladas, that if you didn't see that recipe on my Instagram, make sure you're following me on Instagram. So this is just leftover meat I already had. I just warmed it up just to get it room temperature. Added that turkey meat, added my taco sauce and then added my cheese and then pinched those together. And then I made the rest of them like this. I made the 2 for my daughter that were plain, and then the rest of them I did like this for me and my husband. This dough is really easy to work with once you get it to this state. And just make sure you're pinching it together so it's all closed up, but you're not looking for perfection. You just want it to be sealed so nothing like completely oozes out, which is going to ooze out anyway, so don't worry. But look how cute they are. Now that you've done all of those, we're going to put this in the oven on 400. We're going to bake them 14 to 18 minutes depending on your oven. Make sure they have a little bit of that golden on top, and they smell amazing. And let me tell you, they are amazing. I had some slaw from some shrimp tacos that we had made earlier in the week, so I added that like little Mexican slaw to the side, some corn for 0 points, and some sour cream. Look how delicious and oozy these are. Even my husband was like, add this to the list. We need to eat this at least once a month. So this was delicious. The ones with just refried beans, they were a little sad. They were a little flavorless. I do have the recipe for the tacos and all this below. And I found out recently that if you do grams for the sour cream instead of the tablespoons, you can get more for less points. So if you do like 29 grams, you're only going to spend 1 point on sour cream, but it's like 1 gram less than the 2 points. So use that hack. Next time I plan on just adding broccoli to the side. So this would be an 8-point dinner with the sour cream and the taco bombs and 0 point veggies of your choice. So that is all from me today. I will plan on having videos Wednesdays and Saturdays. This one's a little late. This one's supposed to come out on Wednesday. We didn't have time, okay? So it's coming out on Friday and you'll get another video tomorrow. But next week, let's check out Wednesday and Saturday. We can do it, right? We can do it. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Also, there is a playlist of old versions of this video that I've done in the past. I like to call them weekly resets because it's like where I reset my recipes, intentions, get ready for my meal prep for the week. So I set myself up for success. So look at that playlist. If these didn't sound good or you want other ideas, just fair warning, that was using personal points. So the points might be a little bit different, but there were links to your Weight Watchers app. So if the points are different, whenever you click on that link, it'll take you over to Weight Watchers app and it will show you however many points it is for this program. So that's the only difference. All right, guys. Bye, friends. I will see y'all next time.